Welcome to Pop Culture Pulse, a new show where we talk about all the viral things that are currently rotting our brains.
We're chronically online, so you don't have to be.
I'm Devin Lay.
And I'm Alyssa Berseman.
And we are so excited to finally be making this show happen. We've been talking about it for a long time, and we're so happy to be here.
Yeah, so let's jump right in because we got a lot to unpack today. We're starting with Brat Summer. Brat Summer is over, guys. What are we going to do about it?
On September 2nd, Charli XCX announced that Brat Summer is officially over.
RIP, gone but never forgotten. Should we look at the picture? Are we looking at the picture?
So even though Brat Summer is officially over, there are some iconic Brat moments that we wanted to talk about. All right, should we start with the Apple dance?
Apple dance. Apple got super popular on TikTok.
Okay, so this is the version with Troye Sivan in it, and this makes me really want to go to the Sweat Tour, which is coming to Nashville soon. So we need to get tickets.
October 2nd?
Is that the date?
I think so.
Okay. We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
We'll make it happen.
Find a way. Okay. Playing.
I think the apple's rotten right to the core. From all the things lost down from all the apples coming before. I spit the apple down symmetrical lines.
Ooh.
Finest kind of scary makes me feel sudden drive.
Oh, okay. They ate that up.
Yeah.
And then Charli XCX on her Instagram reposted an Amish version.
This is so true.
Which is taking me out personally.
I love the Amish, personally. Oh, let me start it.
I think the apple's rotten right to the core. From all the things lost down from all the apples coming before. I spit the apple down symmetrical lines. Finest kind of scary makes me feel sudden drive.
Listen, the way they drive the carriage for driving is ridiculous, but it's iconic.
And they ate.
They ate with that.
They ate every
My
second.
question is, I thought the Amish didn't use technology.
They're up. It's 2024. 2024 the plot.
The
they
year
had
of our
to,
Lord 2024.
They had to bring out the TikToks
It's true.
of the Amish.
All right, so next up, I think we have Kamala is Brat. This summer, after Joe Biden dropped out of the presidential race, Charli XCX wrote in a viral tweet, Kamala is, all caps, Brat. I personally think Kamala is Brat. I agree with Charli there.
I honestly think it's a bit strange, but whatever Charli says goes, and it has millions of views online paired with Charli's song, so...
And it's actually really interesting because I think Kamala's campaign team has kind of made that a bit, right?
Yeah.
And it's probably really trying to appeal to, you know, the Gen Z population.
I think it's great. I think it's simple, but I also think it's kind of sad. I don't know.
Why do you think it's sad?
I don't know. It's just because, like, why does she have to be Brat? Why can't Kamala just fall out of the coconut tree?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Listen, falling out of the coconut tree is Brat.
Okay, that's true.
Next up, on September 1st, Alyssa and I went to the Cage the Elephant concert at Ascend Amphitheater, and it was absolutely incredible.
Oh, yeah. It was, like, our first concert.
First concert of the
senior
semester.
year. First concert of the semester. Lots of great people opening.
Willow Avalon, Bakar, Young the Giant. I was really pleasantly surprised by Young the Giant's set. I mean, they were incredible. They gave a super inspirational speech about, you know, their song Mind Over Matter.
I think I was gonna cry at one point. I was like, oh my god,
felt like I
I'm
was
feeling it.
gonna
I'm
cry.
feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely felt it in my soul. They kind of talked about how after their first album was a success, everyone wanted them to do the same thing for their second album, but they're just committed to constantly growing and, you know, being a new version of themselves. So they wanted to kind of branch out of their comfort zone and release the song Mind Over Matter. And it's now one of their most popular songs. So it really kind of spreads the message of you got to do you.
Yeah, and they sounded amazing live. Ascend Amphitheater, great place to have a concert with that type of music.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And getting on to, you know, the main act itself, Cage the Elephant. I have been wanting to see them in concert for a long time, so I was so excited to finally see them. But I have to admit, it was taking me out because the lead singer apparently broke his foot either like the day of or the day before.
I think it was, the day of.
So he pulled up on stage in like one of those little scooter things.
He had a leg scooter.
Yeah, the little leg scooter.
Scooter. His leg was in a scooter.
Yeah, so he was scootering around on stage.
He was hopping.
He was hopping. He would sit on it sometimes.
He would do poses.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, this guy's doing poses. I'm like, how is he doing that? And he looks so graceful while he does it.
Right. And you could tell he was definitely kind of getting more comfortable with it as the concert went on. But when he first came out on stage, I could not take it seriously.
I couldn't take it seriously. I was like laughing so hard. I was like, what is going on right now?
Cigarette Daydreams, I know it's probably a basic choice, but that might be my favorite Cage the Elephant song.
You can drive all night looking for the answers in the pouring rain.
And I was looking so forward to hearing it live, and they kind of finished their main set and hadn't played Cigarette Daydreams. And they went off stage, and I was hoping for an encore, but I was scared that they weren't going to play it.
I wasn't.
And I would have actually cried if they didn't play it.
I felt it coming in my bones. I was like, this song is going to be there, and it's going to be a great time. And they had a little, like, build up to it.
They really did.
But, like, next thing you know, Cigarette Daydreams, screaming off the top of my lungs. I'm feeling so euphoric. I'm like, what is going on?
And the whole crowd was singing along. It was such a magical moment, I feel. But they really did. They tried to fake us out with that one a little bit because they did 3 songs for their encore. So the first one that they played was not Cigarette Daydreams. And again, I kind of had, you know, when they came back on stage, I was like, okay, they're going to play it. And then they played another song, and I felt my heart kind of start to sink. But it was all good in the end. It's all good in the end. I ended up happy. You ended up happy.
Vibes.
I think everyone in that amphitheater ended up happy in that moment.
Our last topic of the day is the Hawk Tuah girl. Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing. Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing. Hawk Tuah, spit on that thing. Hawk Tuah.
You have a whole album in your camera roll called Hawk Tuah.
You gotta answer this. You got it.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh,
That
you
do?
gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
That's crazy. And it has since gone so viral. I mean, everyone's kind of saying that, you know, who needs infidelity when you have the Hawk Tuah?
Hawk Tuah.
So
I would totally rock a Hawk Tuah shirt.
yeah, and I think since then, like, it's completely changed her whole career. She's made a new podcast, I think, called Talk
Tuah,
which is a very clever name. I cannot lie. That's a great name. What's that one?
I think this is like a weird interview with a guy that like asked her a weird question. So with the fame also comes weird people.
Ooh.
Do you really, Achtung, or were you just having a laugh there?
I was just having a laugh there.
So you're not a spitter? Yes or no? Spit? No.
Yes or no?
Is it a bit?
We'll leave it a mystery.
She handled that with class, I would say. She handled that with class. Also, him saying it with the accent.
It was like so like Shrek-ish. I'm like, okay, Shrek. Okay, Shrek.
No, that was icky. But
Yeah.
she seems like she has a really great personality. Like, She seems like such a sweet person to be around, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think the media's been giving her a lot of, undue hate. Live your truth, girl.
Spit on that thing, girl. Hawk Tuah, or don't.
The choice is yours.
The choice is yours, always.
Thank you so much for watching our first episode of Pop Culture Pulse.
We have so many fun things to talk about in the future, so stay tuned.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
I got this. All right.